Hey guys, welcome back to Through House of Terror, and welcome back to another scary Easter video. I hope you all are doing well today, and I hope you guys are having a good day, whatever it is you guys are doing. Today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys 3 creepy Easter Bunny stories. So yeah, I'm going to be telling you guys 3 creepy stories about the Easter Bunny. So yeah, these might send chills down your spine whenever I tell them to you guys. So yeah, this might scare you guys. These stories will be chilling for you guys too. So yeah, I will be telling you guys 3 creepy Easter Bunny stories. So yeah, let's get started. Story number 1. A man was sitting at home on Easter waiting for his wife to come back home from work. Because she was at work on Easter, he sat on a couch and he made a good Easter dinner for him and his wife. As he was sitting on the couch, he was watching some TV when suddenly he heard something outside. So yeah, he heard a weird sound outside. So he tried to ignore it. So he just tried to ignore it and get back to watching TV. But again, this sound was making him feel uncomfortable. So yeah, it was making him feel uncomfortable. But he heard it again. Okay, when he looked out the window, this he almost screamed. He saw a 7-foot or 8-foot tall rabbit in his front yard. It looked like it was the Easter Bunny. So yeah, he had a chill down his spine and his heart dropped because he was being stalked by a rabbit, a 7-foot tall rabbit outside from his front yard. So yeah, he was being stalked by an Easter Bunny, which is so bone chilling and creepy too. So yeah, he was waiting for his wife to come back home. And when he looked out the window, it was gone. He probably went to go to somebody else's house. So yeah, he was stalked by an Easter Bunny, which is so creepy. He got a phone call from his wife saying that she'll be home in a few minutes. So yeah, he was happy his wife was finally coming back home from work. So yeah, finally his wife was back home from work. And he was telling her that he saw a 7-foot tall rabbit stalking him in the front yard. And his wife replied saying she also saw the same 7-foot tall rabbit standing by somebody's front yard whenever she was pulling up to the house. It was the same Easter Bunny that her husband saw. So yeah, they just sat at the table and tried to forget about it. But the man tried to forget about it the most. But they did enjoy their nice romantic Easter dinner that night on Easter. And the man was still terrified of the 7-foot tall rabbit he saw in the front yard. which is so creepy and bone chilling too. Imagine seeing a 7 or 8 foot tall rabbit standing in your front yard. That would be really creepy if you guys ever saw that. But anyway, the man and his wife were having a nice romantic Easter dinner that night. And the man never saw the Easter bunny ever again. Okay, story number 2. There was 2 boys who was sitting at home on Easter night. They were waiting for their parents to come back home because they were at an Easter party and they left their 2 sons at home for Easter. But they did eat some Easter dinner. They ate some good Easter food while they sat on a couch to watch a movie. Suddenly, the boys heard something outside. So yeah, they heard a creepy sound outside. And okay, when one of the boys peeked out the window, he almost screamed. He saw a 7 foot tall rabbit in the front yard. It was stalking him and his brother, which is even creepier than the first story I told. So yeah, his brother asked him what's wrong. He told him there's a 7 foot tall rabbit standing in our front yard looking at us. He peeked out the window and he saw it too. It sent a chill down his spine whenever he saw the rabbit in the front yard. They were both terrified of what they have seen. So yeah, they were absolutely terrified. So yeah, it was still in their front yard stalking them. When they peeked out the window, it was gone. It must have went to go stalk somebody else too, which is absolutely creepy and bone chilling too. Imagine you're seeing a rabbit standing in your front yard stalking you. What would you guys do if this ever happened to you? Let me know in the comment section below at the end of this video. So yeah, the boys were terrified whenever they saw a 7 foot tall rabbit. And they got a phone call from their father and their mother saying that they'll be home in a couple of minutes. So yeah, the boys were happy their parents were coming back home in a few minutes. Finally, their parents were back home from their Easter party. And they were telling their parents they saw a 7 foot tall rabbit standing in the front yard stalking them. And their parents said, that is so creepy. And the parents did not see it whenever they're pulling up to the driveway. They did not see it because it probably went to somebody else's house too. And which it did, it went to somebody else's house. But it only left them some Easter goodies. That's the only thing it left them. So yeah, they did receive some Easter goodies from the Easter bunny. But they were still creeped out that it was standing in their front yard. They were still creeped out by it. But at least it left them some Easter goodies like chocolate bunnies and other candy, which was really nice of it to do, but a little creepy at the same time. But the parents were telling their sons that everything was going to be okay. The Easter bunny was gone. So yeah, their parents were telling them that the Easter bunny was gone. And the 2 boys never saw the Easter bunny ever again, but they were happy of what they got from it. But they were happy they got chocolate bunnies and other candy, and they never saw the Easter bunny ever again. Okay, story number 3. This is the last story. There was 4 teenage girls who was sitting at home on having an Easter get together while their parents were at their own Easter party. While the girls were having a nice Easter dinner, one of the girls had a feeling something was outside watching her and her friends. So yeah, she had a feeling somebody was watching her and her friends outside. So yeah, when she peeked out the window, there was a rabbit in the front yard, and she screamed a little bit. Her friends asked her what was wrong. She told them there is a rabbit in the front yard, a 7 foot tall rabbit in the front yard. So yeah, they locked all the doors. They kept all the doors locked. So yeah, they did leave all the doors locked so it won't get them, but they peeked out the window and it was gone. The girl had a chill down her spine whenever she saw the Easter bunny in the front yard. So it only left them some Easter baskets full of chocolate bunnies and other candy. That's all it left them. But the girl was still creeped out by it. So yeah, she was still creeped out by the Easter bunny, even though it was leaving them some Easter candy like chocolate bunnies and goodies too, and other candy. So yeah, they did receive their Easter baskets from the Easter bunny that night, which was a little bit creepy. It was creepy it was stalking them in the front yard. And and the girls received a phone call from their parents saying that they'll be home in a few minutes. So yeah, finally all their parents returned home and they were telling their parents they saw that they were being stalked by a 7 foot tall rabbit in their front yard, but only left them goodies. But I don't know, but they did not know why was it standing in their front yard stalking them, which was absolutely bone chilling and creepy at the same time. But their parents were telling them everything was going to be okay. The Easter bunny is finally gone and went to another neighborhood. And the 4 girls on Easter night did not see the Easter bunny ever again. So yeah, the 4 girls never saw the Easter bunny ever again. And their parents were telling them that everything was going to be okay. The Easter bunny was finally gone. So yeah, the 4 girls were still happy they got Easter egg baskets with chocolate bunnies and other candy goodies. So yeah, they did get chocolate bunnies and other Easter goodies too, like some other candy. And they never saw the Easter bunny ever again. Okay, that was 3 creepy Easter bunny stories. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If y'all did, to give it a big old thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already, so you guys don't miss a new video I put out every single week. And comment down below, what would you guys do if there was a 7 foot tall rabbit standing in your front yard? what would you guys do? Let me know in the comment section below. And I hope you guys have a good weekend. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. And as always, stay creepy. Peace.